Chosen one, stop right here. Do not move forward. Do not turn your gaze elsewhere, for what is unfolding in this very moment is not by chance, and you will not have the opportunity to revisit this point. If you leave now, you will walk past a sacred moment that will not circle back to you. This is no ordinary message, no casual communication from the heavens. It is a divine transmission, perfectly timed, perfectly orchestrated to reach you now. Your presence here is no accident. Your timing is no coincidence. You have been called, summoned from the depths of your being to hear this. You have arrived at this point because something must be addressed, something that cannot wait, something that has lingered too long in your life. Now is the time. Do not scroll. Do not turn your head away, for this message is not condemnation. Chosen one. No, it is not about shaming you. It is correction, and correction comes only where there is relationship. Heaven is speaking because God still cares deeply about you. Do not doubt this, for His love is far too great to leave you untended. This is a moment of divine intervention, an interruption sent to protect you, to guide you, and to help you recalibrate before you lose sight of the truth that once guided your path. The message is simple yet profound. There is something you have been excusing, something you have minimized, perhaps even justified. It is a small thing in your eyes, a small fault that has become almost invisible in the daily rhythm of life. But heaven sees the root, chosen one. It sees what you cannot. And that thing, that small thing you have overlooked, is much closer to a breaking point than you realize. Do not believe that you can simply continue on the path you walk without consequence. What you have dismissed as a minor issue is quietly working its way into something larger, something more dangerous. Pay attention, because God is not responding to the action alone. He is responding to the trajectory, the path your actions are creating. He loves you too much to let you drift further into this subtle misalignment. His love does not wait for you to fall into the pit. It reaches out now in this very moment to pull you back. He sees the end of the road that you are walking, and He refuses to let you reach that destination unaware, unprepared, and without the tools to make the necessary changes. You may not feel the weight of the misalignment just yet. The effects may not be glaring or loud, but they are there, festering beneath the surface. God is not passive in His love for you. His love is active, engaged, and always seeks to restore you to your highest purpose. He will not let you go down a path that is not meant for you. This is not rejection, chosen one. This is protection. He is intervening now before the damage becomes irreversible, before the gentle drift turns into a full-fledged collapse. Fatherly correction, though it may feel like a blow to the pride, is ultimately designed to restore your heart. It is not about exposure. It is about restoration. It is not about shame, but about realignment. The small thing you have been tolerating, the small thing you thought was not a big deal. Heaven sees it differently. It recognizes the danger it holds, not because of how it appears today, but because of where it leads. You have drifted, chosen one. It has not been a sudden rebellion, nor a dramatic fall. No, this has been a gradual shift. A quiet shift that you may have even convinced yourself was harmless. The drift was imperceptible, so gentle that you could almost explain it away. You may have told yourself it was nothing to worry about, that there was still time to fix it later. But now is the moment to stop and realign before you lose more ground than you realize. The path you are walking is not the path you were meant to walk, and if you continue down this road, you may find yourself in a place you were never meant to be. Heaven calls you now to realign, to recalibrate. Not for punishment, not to shame you, but to save you from a future where you have forfeited everything you've worked for. The misalignment may have been small at first, but it is growing. And you, chosen one, have the power to stop it before it overtakes you. You are here in this moment because God still has plans for you. He still has purpose for your life, but that purpose requires alignment with the truth He has already placed in your heart. So, chosen one, heed this call. This moment is not about condemnation, not about the mistakes you have made. It is about the path ahead, the future that is still waiting for you. It is about reclaiming the ground you have lost, about stepping back into alignment before the misalignment becomes your new reality. Do not dismiss this moment. Do not let this slip away unnoticed. You are being called into something greater than yourself, something far more profound than you can currently grasp. This moment, this correction is the wake-up call you need to return to your true purpose. You are being led to clarity, to vision, to a future where your calling is not just a dream, but a reality. But this requires a shift. This requires you to stop excusing the small things, to stop tolerating the compromises that have slowly chipped away at your sense of purpose. God is speaking to you now, not because He is angry with you, but because He sees what you carry. He knows the potential within you. He sees the greatness that lies dormant, waiting for you to wake up and claim it. There is power in this moment, chosen one. There is power in this realignment. Do not skip it. Do not scroll past it. Keep reading until the end. This is your divine interruption, a gift from the heavens to bring you back into alignment with your highest self. As you listen to these words, take a moment to reflect. Where have you been excusing the small things? Where have you allowed yourself to drift thinking it was harmless, thinking you could fix it later? Now is the time to make the choice. Now is the time to realign your heart, to realign your mind, to realign your steps. Do not turn your back on this moment. Pay attention, because this is your divine intervention. God has not left you, chosen one. He is here calling you back into alignment, back into purpose, back into your true calling. You are not alone in this. You are being supported, being guided, being restored. You have been chosen, and this moment is not by accident. This is a divine reset, a divine intervention, and you are here for a reason. This moment is a reminder that you are loved, you are seen, and you are called to something greater than yourself. Do not ignore this call. Embrace it. Step into it. It is your time to rise. Thank you, chosen one, for being present in this sacred space. Your presence here is not an accident. You are here because you are worthy. Your soul carries immense merit, and your vibration is high. You are being called to something extraordinary, and you have the strength, the wisdom, and the heart to embrace it. Now, chosen one, anchor this energy into your life. Write 777 or I am ready in the comments. And let this be a declaration and anchor to the immense power and blessing that is flowing through this moment. The energy is yours to claim. Step into it with faith and confidence. Chosen one. Here, this scripture has already warned us of this moment. The ancient wisdom whispers from the pages, reminding us to catch for us the little foxes that ruin the vineyards. It is in these quiet intrusions, these small unnoticed details, that the deepest dangers often lie. Damage does not always announce itself with loud crashes. No, the real threat comes in the subtle, the barely noticeable, the seemingly insignificant. And this is why this correction matters. It is not meant to shrink you, chosen one, but to awaken you, to call you back to what is true, what is vital, and what is yours to claim. Do not mistake this for weakness, for this message is not for the broken. It is for the strong, the ones who have been entrusted with more than they realize. You are being called not because you have fallen, but because you are capable of so much more. You are not being addressed because of failure. You are being addressed because you are still in the midst of becoming. The stories of Esau and Samson serve as ancient echoes, reverberating through time, warning us all. Esau lost his birthright, not through hatred, but through hunger. A hunger that led him to trade what was eternal for something temporary. He did not choose rebellion. He chose instant gratification. Samson, a man of great strength, lost his power not in a single blow, but through repeated compromise. Little by little, the cracks appeared, and as he allowed them to grow unchecked, the very strength that had once defined him was drained away. These losses were not sudden. No, they were the result of slow leaks, unseen, unchallenged, allowed to persist until they eroded everything. These lessons have been passed down to you, chosen one, as a warning. a guide to protect you from the subtle dangers that surround you now. You may not see the damage today. It may not feel like anything significant is happening, but God is speaking to you now because He sees what you cannot. He sees where you are headed, and He loves you too much to remain silent. Restoration is still possible. Chosen one. It is never too late for realignment, never too late to return to the path that was meant for you. Something inside you already knows this is not random. This stirring in your spirit, this feeling of recognition is not fear. It is truth awakening within you. God's correction is not rejection. It is an invitation to return, to restore, to reclaim what has always been yours. This moment is proof that alignment still matters, that destiny is still waiting for you. This is not the end, chosen one. This is God stepping into your life not to condemn, but to redirect your steps to protect the future that still belongs to you. Pay attention, because in this moment, the surface understanding will collapse under the weight of what God is revealing. What you feel is not a burden meant to crush you. No, what you feel is precision, divine precision designed to awaken you to a truth that cannot be ignored any longer. There are seasons when God speaks gently, when His guidance comes like a whisper. But there are moments, sacred moments, when He steps directly into your path and stops you. This is one of those moments. Do not let your mind wander. Chosen one. This is not a rebuke for your failures. This is a redirection of your course, because where you are headed matters too much to let you continue untouched. God knows the road you are on. He sees the distant horizon, and He knows what waits for you if you do not correct your course now. The subtle drift, the small compromises, the things you have told yourself are not that important. These things are taking you somewhere, and God refuses to let you go there unaware. The damage is not immediate, but it is real. The foxes in the vineyard are not loud. Chosen one. They do not announce themselves with alarm or clamor. They move quietly, insidiously, nibbling away at what you hold precious. And if left unchecked, they will ruin everything you have worked for. This is the warning God gives you today. The misalignment you have tolerated will not remain small forever. It will grow. It will expand, and it will lead you to a place of regret, a place where you cannot return from. God's love for you is not passive. Chosen one. His love does not wait for you to fall. It is proactive. It is a love that seeks you out, even when you cannot see the danger. It is a love that corrects, that guides, that redirects you to protect the future you have been destined for. The path you are on is sacred, chosen one. The purpose you carry is of eternal importance. You may not fully understand it now, but this correction is the divine intervention you have needed. This is not a sign that you have failed. This is the confirmation that you are still on the right path. But there is a choice before you now. You can either ignore this warning and continue to drift, or you can wake up, realign, and step into the greatness that is waiting for you. Your destiny is not a matter of chance, chosen one. It is a matter of choice. God is giving you the opportunity now to make that choice. He is stepping into your life to redirect you, to protect you, and to preserve the great calling on your life. But this will require action. This will require your willingness to pause, to listen, and to respond. The correction you feel now, the stirring in your heart, is not a weight meant to crush you. It is a gentle reminder, a call to awaken. It is the precise intervention of a loving Father who will not let you walk down a path of slow destruction. The weight you feel is the gravity of destiny pulling you back into alignment. It is not a punishment. It is an invitation to rise. So, chosen one, do not ignore this moment. Do not pass it by. This is your call to action. Your course is not set in stone. You have the power to change direction. You have the power to realign your heart, your mind, and your spirit with the truth that God has placed inside you. You are not too far gone. The path back is still open. This is not the end. This is the turning point. The moment when the small misalignments are corrected and your true destiny begins to unfold before you. The subtle dangers you have been tolerating are now being exposed not to shame you, but to protect you from what lies ahead. This is your chance, chosen one. This is the moment where everything can change. As you hear these words, know this. You are still on the path. You are still destined for greatness. Do not let the little foxes destroy what has been planted within you. Catch them now before they ruin the vineyard of your life. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to rise, to awaken, and to claim the destiny that is yours. So I call you now, chosen one, to take action. Step into the correction. Realign your heart with the divine will. You are not alone in this. You have been chosen for this moment, for this time, and for the greatness that lies ahead. Do not let the subtle dangers of misalignment steal your future. Rise, awaken, and move forward in the direction that God has set for you. Thank you for listening. Chosen one. Your presence here is no accident. Your soul vibrates with a frequency that has called you to this moment. You are here because you are ready. Ready to align with your purpose, ready to step into your destiny. And so I ask you now to claim this moment for yourself. Comment 777. Or I am ready to anchor this energy into your life, to declare that you are prepared to rise and walk the path that has been set before you. Chosen one. Listen carefully. This moment is not a whisper in the wind, it is an interruption. Divine interruptions are never random. They occur when the path you are on threatens to veer so far off course that there is no turning back. They happen when something sacred is at risk, something more precious than your public image, your reputation, or the approval of the world around you. It is your calling, your very future that is at stake. And God will not sit idly by when that which He has placed within you is in jeopardy. Pay attention. Chosen one. There is something you are tolerating, something you have normalized, something that you have allowed to stay in your life without challenge. You may have convinced yourself it is small, that it does not matter. But I tell you now, it is completely wrong. Not wrong by worldly standards, not by the opinions of others, but by the truth of who you were meant to become. It is eroding the person you were always meant to be, the divine purpose you were created for. What is wrong is not always loud. Chosen one. Sometimes it is subtle, almost invisible at first. It hides in the quiet corners of your life like a shadow that you cannot quite place. But what starts as a small misalignment grows over time, and its effects are not felt immediately. Saul lost a kingdom not because of outright rebellion, but because of partial obedience. He did not fully follow the call placed upon him. He compromised just enough that the whole kingdom slipped from his grasp. Jonah ran not toward evil, but away from his divine assignment. He did not seek to destroy or rebel. No, he simply turned his back on the mission he had been given, and in doing so, he became lost. His path became one of hardship, of storms, of delays, because he chose to ignore the direction God had set for him. Lot's wife fell not because she stopped walking forward, but because her heart kept looking back. The act of turning to look back was not the sin, but the attachment to a past life that was already meant to be left behind. Misalignment, you see, does not announce itself in grand ways. It does not scream or demand attention. It moves quietly, subtly, like a gentle current shifting your course just a little bit here and there, until one day you look up and realize how far you have drifted. And that chosen one is why this message carries such weight. The direction you are heading in now may not feel like it is taking you far off course. It may feel manageable, even comfortable, but God sees the end of the road. He sees where this path is leading, and He loves you too much to let you continue in this direction without a wake-up call. He is not pressing down on you to overwhelm you. No. He is applying pressure now to halt the momentum before it solidifies into a wrong direction. You may not feel the weight of it yet, but drift always starts out feeling manageable. You might think, it's not so bad. I can deal with this later. But God sees the bigger picture. He sees the slow erosion of your purpose. What feels small today will become a greater burden tomorrow. What feels comfortable now will become a trap in the future. This is not about the immediate consequences. It is about the long-term damage you cannot yet see. This correction, this interruption, is a divine mercy. God is not intervening to punish you, but to protect you from a future you cannot yet perceive. The pressure you feel is not meant to crush you. It is meant to stop the drift, to pull you back from a course that would lead you away from your destiny. You have been chosen for something great, chosen one. Your calling is sacred, and the path before you is not one that can be walked by anyone else. You are meant for this journey, and God will not let you forfeit it, even if the misalignment seems harmless now. It is time to awaken, to pay attention, and to make the shift before you find yourself too far down a path of your own making. This is why God intervenes, chosen one. Not to stifle you, but to save you, to preserve your purpose, to ensure that you walk the path that leads to your highest potential. Drift may seem small now, but it will eventually steal everything that was meant for you. Do not ignore this moment. Do not dismiss the stirring within your spirit. God is speaking now to realign you, to redirect your steps toward the path that will fulfill your destiny. There is still time. You are not too far gone. The course can be corrected, but it requires your willingness to listen, to stop, and to make the change. You must choose this moment. You must decide to turn back to alignment, to realign your heart with the divine will that has always been guiding you. Do not wait. Chosen one, do not let the drift continue unnoticed. The future is too important, the calling too sacred to ignore the direction that God is calling you to now. The divine intervention is here not to burden you, but to free you from a future that could have been lost. And so as you sit with this truth, let it sink into your spirit. Know that this correction is not punishment, but mercy. Know that this pressure is not meant to harm you, but to protect you. The road ahead is still open. The path can still be aligned. God is not done with you yet. His love is here to redirect you, to awaken you to what you are truly capable of. This is the moment to rise, chosen one. This is the moment to take action, to realign your heart, your mind, and your soul with the calling that has always been yours. Do not wait. Do not allow this moment to slip by unnoticed. It is your time to step into the divine plan that has been waiting for you. Your future is too precious to let it slip away. Thank you, chosen one, for being present in this sacred space. Your soul is attuned to the divine frequency, and you are here because you are meant for something extraordinary. This is not an accident. This is your divine intervention. Now, take a moment to anchor this energy into your life. Comment 777. Or I am ready to declare your intention to realign, to step into your divine purpose, and to walk the path that was meant for you. This is your moment. Rise. Chosen one. Stop. Pause for a moment. Do not move forward just yet. Do not turn away. Let this moment breathe within you, as it is no coincidence that you are here now. This is not an ordinary time. This is a moment that holds weight beyond your understanding. If your spirit recognizes this truth, if something stirs deep within you as you hear these words, know that something is being revealed to you right now in this very instant. The universe has conspired to bring you here to this sacred pause. There are moments in life, chosen one, when the flow of time seems to stop, when everything around you fades into the background and you are left alone with the truth that has always been within you. This is one of those moments. So I ask you now, do not rush past it. Do not scroll, do not look away. Sit in stillness for a moment, for in this pause lies your power. It is not a delay. It is an invitation. Do not think of this as a mere interruption. This pause is part of the divine rhythm that guides you. It is in these moments of stillness that the most profound shifts occur. There is power in the pause, chosen one. For it is here in the silence between words that your spirit is recalibrated. You are not just listening, you are becoming more attuned to the voice that calls you forward, becoming more aware of the divine presence that is always with you, shaping you, guiding you. Take this moment. Take a breath. Become fully present in your body, in your spirit in this space. You are here for a reason, and this pause is not random. The timing of your life, the very breath you take, is woven together with purpose. The divine plan has brought you to this intersection of time, and it is now that you must make the choice to be fully awake, fully aware, and fully present. Keep reading until the end, because this moment is not just a passing glance. It is a doorway. You may feel a resistance rising within you, a desire to keep moving forward, to push past this moment, to continue with the task at hand. But let me remind you, chosen one, that true power does not lie in constant motion. It lies in stillness, in presence, in the act of surrendering to the moment. This is where clarity is birthed, where your true direction is revealed. Do not skip this moment. Do not rush it away. There is something within you that needs to hear this, something deep within that is waiting to be awakened. Before we continue, I ask you to do something simple yet deeply significant. Something that will anchor you in this divine flow. Something that will bind your spirit to the truth being revealed. First, like this message, let it be a declaration that you agree with what God is speaking over your life. Your agreement is not just a click. It is a statement of alignment, a powerful affirmation that you are opening yourself to what the divine has planned for you. Second, subscribe. Yes, to the flow of this channel, but more importantly to the flow of messages that heaven is sending to keep your spirit awake. Subscription is not just about following a path. It is about choosing to remain connected, to stay aligned with the divine truth that is being revealed. The flow of wisdom, of direction, of restoration comes when you decide to stay attuned to it. By subscribing, you declare that you are not just a passive observer, but an active participant in the unfolding of your divine purpose. And third, comment. Write 999 or 777 and share your city, your nation. Let this be a sacred act of declaration between you and the Lord. As you write, let it be more than just words on a screen. Let it be a seal, a divine signature that binds your spirit to the truth being spoken. This is a declaration of openness, a symbol that you are ready to receive, the revelation that you are choosing to walk in alignment with your true calling. Your comment is not a mere interaction. It is a profound act of spiritual consent. You may wonder, chosen one, why such acts of simplicity? Why this call to pause and respond? Know this. In the realm of the spirit, nothing is as it seems on the surface. Every small action, every seemingly mundane choice carries immense significance in the divine economy. What may seem like a small act of agreement is in truth a powerful alignment of your will with the will of God. It is your spirit affirming that it is ready for the next step, ready for the deeper revelation, the deeper transformation. To those who have been led to support this ministry, whether through prayer, encouragement, or generosity, know that your partnership is not random. Your actions are not insignificant. Every word you speak in support, every prayer you offer, every donation you give is an act of alignment with the divine assignment. It is a sign of your consent, a sign that you are standing with the mission that heaven has placed before you. Your support is not a mere transaction. It is evidence of your trust in God's leading, in His protection, and in the unfolding of the divine plan. Do not think for a moment that your actions are unnoticed. Every act of support, every word of encouragement is a testament to your heart's alignment with the divine purpose. You are not just helping a ministry. You are participating in something far greater, something that transcends time and space. You are aligning your spirit with the flow of the universe, and in doing so, you are drawing closer to the truth of who you are meant to become. So I invite you now, chosen one, to sit in this moment of pause. Do not rush. Do not look away. Stay with me in this space, in this sacred alignment. Feel the weight of your decisions, the significance of your actions. The world will tell you that the small things do not matter, but I am here to tell you that they do. Every small act of alignment, every small decision to say yes to God moves you closer to your destiny. And this moment, this pause, is no small thing. Thank you, chosen one, for being here. Your presence is not an accident. You are here because your soul carries a vibration that is rare and precious. You have been called to this moment because you are worthy of the revelation that is unfolding. You have been chosen for something far greater than you realize, and your willingness to stop, to pause, to align yourself is a testament to the immense merit within you. This is not an accident. This is the divine intervention that you have been waiting for. And now I ask you to anchor this truth into your life. Comment 777, or I am ready, to declare your alignment, to seal your agreement with the divine will, and to step into the flow of the universe's blessing. Let this act be a sign that you are ready to walk in the fullness of your purpose, that you are ready to receive the transformation that is coming. Chosen one, hear this with every part of your being. God, as a loving Father, will not stand by and watch you drift into a future smaller than the one He has destined for you. He will not remain silent while the very essence of your calling is eroded by compromise, while delay dulls your obedience, and while distractions pull you off course. He could remain quiet, let you drift further, but He refuses to do so. Silence, as easy as it may seem, is not an option for love. True love intervenes early, before the seeds of destruction take root and before habits harden into chains. Understand this. Chosen one, correction is not punishment, it is protection. The Father's heart beats for your restoration, not your condemnation. It is not about exposing your flaws to shame you, but about pulling you back from the edge before the fall, before you are lost to the very things that threaten to diminish you. What feels like pressure is not meant to destroy. It is meant to preserve, to heal, and to restore what has always been yours. Do not resist the correction. Chosen one, for in correction there is direction. There is guidance, a path carved out before you to keep you from straying too far from the calling that was set in motion the moment you were born. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Training is not just about correcting what is wrong. It is an investment in your future, in your spiritual growth, in the person you are destined to become. It is direction applied while the path is still open, before it becomes overgrown with neglect and waywardness. God corrects now because waiting would cost more later. The longer we allow misalignment to go unchecked, the greater the consequences. David learned this through the confrontation with Nathan. The prophet's words were painful, sharp even, but they were necessary. It was a divine intervention. The correction did not erase David's calling, nor did it strip him of the promise God had spoken over his life. Instead, it preserved it. The interruption, though it stung, ensured that David did not fall into ruin. The Father's love, even in correction, is always directed toward restoration. The sting is not to destroy, but to restore. You chosen one are no different. God's correction in your life is not a sign of failure. It is a divine mercy. It is a means to prevent the collapse before it happens, to protect you from forfeiting the very future you were meant to walk into. His goal is not to break you down, but to build you up. He sees where you are headed, and He steps in not to condemn, but to redirect. Every divine correction is a loving invitation to realign your heart, to return to the fullness of your calling, and to step back into the path that was always meant to be yours. As a loving Father, God does not want you to settle for less than the fullness of your destiny. He knows the weight you are capable of carrying, the heights you are meant to reach. And He will not allow you to be content with anything less than that. This divine correction is part of His plan to elevate you, to refine you, and to prepare you for the great things ahead. The distractions, the compromises, the misalignments, they are but a temporary detour, but God in His mercy steps in to keep you from wandering too far. The love of God is not passive, chosen one. It is relentless, active, and it moves to protect what is sacred. His correction is not an expression of anger, but an expression of His deep affection for you. Love does not allow the one it loves to be consumed by what will ultimately harm them. Love speaks the hard truths, the uncomfortable truths, because love sees beyond the moment and into the future. If you feel the weight of this message, if you feel the tension rising within you, know that it is not a burden meant to crush you. It is the weight of love. Love that cares too much to leave you in a place of misalignment. Love that is unwilling to let you slip further away from your divine purpose. What you may perceive as correction is really an invitation to step into a deeper understanding, to embrace a fuller version of yourself, and to walk more closely with the divine. God's correction, chosen one, is an invitation to rise. It is a divine summons to step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Do not resist it. Do not shy away from the discomfort, for on the other side of this correction is a greater glory, a greater alignment with your highest calling. When you encounter correction, when you feel the pressure, do not shrink back. It is not a sign of your weakness, but a sign of your strength. Strength enough to face the areas of your life that need realignment, strength enough to embrace the fullness of your destiny. God loves you too much to leave you wandering in the wilderness of misalignment. His correction is an invitation to step into the promised land that has been prepared for you. Do not mistake correction for rejection. It is not a sign that you have failed. It is a sign that you are still in the fight. God's love is not a passive force. It is a fierce act of love that fights for you. This love does not stand by while you stray. It steps in, it calls you back, it directs you to the path of restoration. The correction you experience is not to tear you down, but to build you up. It is an investment in your future, in your calling, in your destiny. And know this: chosen one, God does not correct to condemn, but to restore. His heart is for you, for your well-being, for your future. He will not allow you to settle for anything less than His best for you. This is why the correction you feel is a gift. It is not punishment. It is an opportunity to return to alignment with the path that has always been yours. In this moment, feel the weight of God's love, the weight of His correction, and understand that it is not against you, but for you. It is a divine act of protection, a sign that He refuses to let you walk away from your true calling. What He has begun in you, He will complete. And this correction, this realignment, is a necessary step in the journey. Thank you, chosen one, for being present in this sacred moment. Your willingness to listen, to receive, and to embrace correction is a testament to the divine strength within you. Your soul is aligned with the purpose that has been set before you, and this moment is proof of the divine call that is upon your life. You are not here by accident. You are here because your spirit is ready to step into the fullness of your calling. Now I ask you to take a step in faith to declare your readiness for what comes next. Comment 777, or I am ready to affirm that you are embracing God's correction and stepping into the next phase of your destiny. This moment is the beginning of a new chapter, a new alignment. Let it be known, let it be declared that you are ready to walk in the fullness of God's purpose for your life. Chosen one, what you are feeling right now is not condemnation pressing down on you. It is gravity, divine gravity, pulling you back toward alignment. Do not mistake this moment. Do not let it slip by unnoticed. God is not here to accuse you, to weigh you down with shame or guilt. No. He is interrupting your life because He loves you, because He sees what you carry within you, and because He refuses to let you shrink into a life beneath the fullness of your calling. This is a divine intervention, an act of love, not punishment. It is not an angry rebuke, but a protective embrace. This moment demands your honesty. Chosen one, not your defense, not your excuses. It calls for stillness, a stillness that allows the truth to rise to the surface. It is in this sacred pause that you must confront what has been hiding in the corners of your heart, what you have allowed to linger unchallenged. Deep down, part of you already knows exactly what God is pointing to. You feel it, don't you? The resistance that rises within you is not confusion, as your mind may try to tell you. It is conviction. It is the voice of truth stirring within, telling you that something needs to shift. It is tied to something you've been excusing, something you've softened with comforting words. Perhaps you've covered it with the phrase, "God understands," and yes, He does. He understands fully every struggle, every weakness, every pain you've carried. But hear this, chosen one understanding is not the same as approval. God's love does not approve of everything. His understanding is not passive. It is not blind acceptance of whatever path you walk, no matter how misaligned it may be. His love is active, it is fierce, and it is protective. God's love calls you back to alignment, back to the truth of who you are, back to the purpose you were created for. His love does not let you settle for anything less than the fullness of your destiny. This moment is the divine reality that you must face. You cannot hide from it. Chosen one. You cannot continue to explain away the things that need to be corrected. God's love is too great to leave you in misalignment, to leave you living beneath the fullness of your calling. Yes, He understands your pain, your fears, and your excuses, but He will not let those things dictate your future. He loves you too much to let you remain in a place of comfort that is beneath your potential. This is why God interrupts. This is why He steps in. Because He refuses to let you shrink into a life smaller than the one He has designed for you. He sees the greatness within you, even when you cannot see it yourself. He sees the power, the wisdom, the potential you have to impact the world, to live fully in the purpose He has planned for you. And because of this, He calls you to rise. He calls you to shake off the complacency, to stand tall in your true identity, to walk in the fullness of the destiny He has laid before you. What you feel now, this sense of resistance, of discomfort, is not something to fear. It is the stirring of divine conviction, the pull of God's love, guiding you back to the path. You may want to push it away, to ignore it, to retreat into the familiar excuses. But this is the moment where you must choose. Will you continue to settle for the life that is comfortable but misaligned? Or will you step into the fullness of your calling? The choice is before you, and it demands your honesty. There is no need for defense, chosen one. You do not need to justify yourself or explain away your choices. God knows you completely, your heart, your struggles, your fears, and still He loves you. Still He calls you to realign, to turn back to the purpose He has set within you. His love does not shame you, it redeems you. It calls you back to the center, back to the path that leads to your highest potential. The conviction you feel is not there to condemn you, but to lift you up. It is not a burden meant to crush you. It is the weight of divine love calling you to something higher. It is the gravity that pulls you back into alignment with the truth of who you are. It is the gentle yet powerful hand of God, reaching out to steady you, to realign you, to protect you from the distractions and compromises that threaten to derail your destiny. God's love protects you by calling you back into alignment. His love is not permissive. Chosen one. It does not condone the misalignments that slowly erode your purpose. It corrects it, redirects, and it realigns, and in doing so, it preserves what is sacred within you, the calling that was placed within your soul before time began. The resistance you feel is a sign that God is working in your heart. It is a sign that He is drawing you closer to the truth, closer to your true self, closer to the life you were always meant to live. Do not turn away from it. Do not ignore the tug in your spirit. This is the moment when everything can change. The love of God is not a passive love. It is a love that calls you higher, that pulls you toward your true calling, and that refuses to let you settle for anything less. God understands your struggles, chosen one. He understands the battles you've faced, the pain you've carried, the mistakes you've made. But He does not approve of what those struggles have led you to accept as your reality. He sees the greater you, the version of you that is aligned with your purpose, walking in divine alignment with the calling placed on your life. In this moment, you must make a choice. Will you accept the love that is calling you higher? Will you allow this correction to realign your heart with the truth of who you are meant to be? Will you choose to step into the fullness of your calling, even if it requires discomfort, even if it requires honesty? The love of God does not let you settle. It does not let you remain in a life beneath your potential. And this moment, this divine interruption is the turning point. This is the moment when you can choose to rise. Thank you, Chosen One, for hearing this truth. Your presence here is no accident. Your soul is vibrating with the frequency of divine alignment, and you are ready for the next step. You are worthy of the fullness of your calling, and this moment is proof of God's commitment to you, to your purpose, and to your destiny. I invite you to anchor this truth in your life. Comment 777, or I am ready to affirm that you are embracing the divine correction, that you are ready to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Let this moment be the turning point, the moment when you choose to live fully aligned with your calling. Chosen One, understand this deeply. The enemy never shouted at you. No, he whispered calmly, quietly, and oh so gently. He did not demand your attention. He did not raise his voice. Instead, he whispered, "It's not that serious. Everyone does it. You can stop later." These whispers were not loud. They did not deny God outright. They did not call you to outright rebellion. No, they simply twisted the truth ever so slightly, making it feel safe, making it feel reasonable. These subtle lies don't attack your belief in God. Chosen One, they don't demand that you forsake Him entirely. Instead, they quietly reshape His character. They make compromise feel harmless, delay feel wise. And in this quiet distortion, in this slow shift, misalignment creeps in. You may have heard these whispers before, so familiar that they now sound like your own voice echoing through your thoughts, justifying the things you know deep down are wrong. Do not ignore this moment, Chosen One. For the danger was never how loud the lie was, it was in how familiar it became. The more you listened, the more it blended with the rhythm of your life. The more you accepted the small compromises, the easier it became to keep accepting them until they were no longer even noticed. At first, it was a whisper, a passing thought, but over time it grew into a belief, one that silently guided your decisions, pulling you away from alignment without you even realizing it. The enemy's whispers are not loud, but they are incredibly effective because they make what is wrong feel right. They make the things that lead you away from God feel harmless, even rational. They convince you that your disobedience is justified, that your delay is wise. These lies are like a slow leak that drains away your clarity, your purpose, your focus. And before you know it, you find yourself far from the path you were meant to walk, not because of a dramatic fall, but because of a gradual shift. Because the whispering lies led you there, one small compromise at a time. But hear this now. Chosen One, God's love does not allow this subtle deception to continue unchecked. His love is not passive. It is not indifferent to your slow drift. No, God's love is intentional. His love is active enough to confront the lies before they fully take hold, to stop you before you are completely deceived. His love interrupts. It does not sit idly by, allowing the small misalignments to go unnoticed. His love pulls you back before you walk too far down the path of compromise. This is why you feel the stirring now. Chosen One. This is why you feel the tension, the weight of this moment. It is God's love calling you back to alignment. His love is confronting the lies you have believed, the whispers that have guided you astray. He is not allowing you to drift any further, not because He is angry, but because He loves you too much to let you settle for a life beneath your calling. These whispers, though gentle, are dangerous. They slowly shift your understanding of what is right and wrong. They make you believe that delay is wisdom, that compromise is harmless. And in doing so, they lead you further away from the truth. They lead you away from the life you are meant to live. But God's love sees through them. His love does not let you stay where you are. It does not allow the lies to root themselves in your heart. So do not be deceived, Chosen One. Do not allow the whisper to convince you that you can continue on this path and that everything will be fine later. No. This is the moment when God is stepping in, interrupting the course of your life and calling you back to alignment. His love is the interruption you needed, the wake-up call that pulls you back to the truth. It is time to confront the lies, to recognize the subtle ways you've allowed them to guide you away from God's purpose. It is time to stop justifying the small compromises, to stop excusing the misalignments that have crept into your life. This is not just about correcting actions, chosen one. It is about aligning your heart with the truth, realigning your mind with God's word, and recalibrating your life to the divine calling placed within you. God is speaking to you now. His love is confronting the lies, and in doing so, He is protecting you from the consequences of those quiet, insidious whispers. His love is fierce enough to stop you before you wander too far. It is intentional enough to realign you with your destiny before the misalignment becomes irreversible. Do not resist this, chosen one. Do not turn away from the love that is calling you back. This correction, this interruption is an act of divine mercy. It is God's way of protecting you from the slow erosion of your purpose. His love does not condone the lies, does not accept the subtle compromises. His love is calling you to something higher, something greater. The whispers may still come, chosen one. They will still try to convince you that it's not that serious, that everyone does it, that you can fix it later. But now you know the truth. They are lies. And God's love will not let you fall for them. His love will confront the lies and guide you back to the path that leads to your true calling. Thank you, chosen one, for staying in this moment, for listening to God's love. Your willingness to confront the lies and embrace the truth is a testament to your strength, your growth, and your readiness to step fully into your destiny. You are not alone in this journey. God's love surrounds you, and His correction is not to harm you, but to restore you. Now I invite you to make a declaration. Comment 7, 7, 7. Or I am ready to anchor this truth in your life, to affirm that you are ready to confront the subtle lies that have led you astray and to realign your heart with the truth. This is your moment to rise, to choose alignment, and to step into the fullness of the purpose God has for you. Chosen one, listen closely to this truth. Love that never confronts is not love at all. It is neglect masquerading as affection. Love that remains silent in the face of destruction is not true love. It is indifference, a hollow echo that fails to protect, fails to guide. But God's love for you is far too intentional to leave you in a place where what was once whole is now slowly draining away. His love will not sit idly by while you continue down a path of quiet destruction. It will intervene. It will correct. God's love is not passive. It is not a distant force that watches you falter without response. No, His love is alive. It is present, and it is far too strong to let you remain in misalignment, to let you waste away on the path you've been walking. The correction He brings, chosen one, is not punishment. It is healing. It is not a blow to break you down, but a touch to restore you, to bring you back to the place where life flows freely again. You may feel the sting, the discomfort of correction, and for a moment you may wonder if it is too much to bear. But know this, the sting is not meant to harm you. It is precise. It is exact. Just as a surgeon makes an incision to remove what is infected so that the rest of the body can heal, so too does God's correction touch what is diseased within you. His correction pierces through the surface, reaching the root of what has been poisoning your soul so that the rest of your life can breathe again. What you are experiencing now, chosen one, is mercy in motion. Mercy is not a passive word. It is a force, strong, active, and intentional. God's mercy is not something that sits back and hopes you will figure it out on your own. God's mercy steps in. It interrupts your life. It shakes you awake, not to punish you, but to protect you from the irreversible damage that would come if you continued on the path you are on. His love is strong enough to intervene now, before the slow erosion of your life becomes permanent, before the quiet compromises grow into a permanent fracture in your soul. God is not silent. Chosen one, because He is indifferent. His silence is not a sign of apathy. It is a sign of mercy, withheld, a divine restraint, because He loves you far too much to let you walk the road of slow destruction without intervention. His silence, when it comes, is not a punishment. It is the quiet before the storm of correction. And when he speaks, when he steps in, it is to prevent further harm. It is to preserve what has been placed within you, the divine calling, the purpose, the destiny that cannot be lost to compromise or delay. You are not being crushed by God's love. You are being preserved by it. The discomfort you feel is the necessary weight of love that refuses to let you slip through the cracks. It is a love that will not let you remain in a state of decay, no matter how slow it may seem. God sees the long-term damage that misalignment can cause, and he refuses to let it grow unchecked. The correction you are experiencing is a gift, chosen one. It is a divine act of mercy. It is God's way of pulling you back from the brink of protecting you from the consequences of small misalignments that could have taken root and grown into something far more destructive. You may not see it now, but this correction is an act of God's love that will keep you from wasting your life, from forfeiting your purpose. Know this, chosen one. God loves you enough to confront you when you are drifting. His love will not let you go, not when he sees the potential within you, not when he has a plan so great for your life. It is because of that love that he steps in not to break you, but to heal you, to bring you back into alignment with his divine plan. And the pain of correction, as sharp as it may feel in the moment, is nothing compared to the pain of living a life that has been allowed to drift away from its true purpose. God's love is the anchor that pulls you back when you are lost at sea. His correction is the hand that reaches down to rescue you when you are sinking. The mercy you are experiencing right now is not a gentle brushing of your spirit. It is the mercy that stands in the gap, intervening to keep you from harm, to keep you from forfeiting your destiny. Do not be afraid of correction. Chosen one. It is not punishment, it is love. It is mercy. It is God's divine protection stepping into your life when you need it the most. The discomfort you feel now is the healing that must take place so that you can rise stronger and more aligned than ever before. This moment is not about breaking you. It is about making you whole again. God's love is far too intentional to let you fall away. His love is fierce enough to confront you when you stray. His love will always be there to restore you, to protect you, to guide you back to the life you were always meant to live. It is not a love that hides in the background, indifferent to your pain. It is a love that steps in, that speaks truth, that corrects, and that heals. Thank you, chosen one, for receiving this correction, for allowing this love to work in your life. Your willingness to submit to God's mercy is a sign of your readiness to step fully into the fullness of your destiny. You are not being abandoned. You are being restored, and this is just the beginning. The road ahead is filled with promise, with purpose, with divine guidance. This correction is not the end, it is the beginning of your true alignment. Now I invite you to make your declaration. Comment 777. Or I am ready to affirm that you are embracing God's correction, that you are ready to be healed, restored, and realigned with your divine purpose. Let this be the moment when you choose to walk fully in the love of God, knowing that his correction is not to harm you, but to heal you. Chosen one, listen closely. God's correction is not about condemning your past. It is not about shaming you for the mistakes you've made or the missteps you've taken along the way. No, his correction is about preparing you for what is coming next. It is about positioning you for the greatness that awaits you. Every adjustment, every realignment, every moment of discomfort is not a punishment, but preparation. It is God's way of refining you, of shaping you into the vessel he always intended you to be. God does not discard what he calls. He refines it. He does not give up on you when you falter. He steps in to heal and restore you, to strengthen you for the journey ahead. You are not being cast aside, chosen one. You are being invested in. God is investing in your future, in your calling, in your destiny. What feels uncomfortable now? The correction. The realignment is simply the preparation for something far greater than you can see in this moment. You are being prepared to carry a weight far heavier than what you can currently imagine. The pain you've walked through has not disqualified you. It has trained you. Every trial, every setback, every heartbreak was a lesson that has been teaching you how to stand strong, how to rise above the challenges that come with greatness. What collapsed around you did not cancel your calling. It removed what could not go with you to the next level. The things that fell away were never meant to travel with you into the future God has prepared for you. They were holding you back, keeping you from fully stepping into the life He has ordained for you. Now is the time, chosen one, to realign. Now is the time to humbly receive God's correction, to understand that it is not a delay in your journey, but the preparation that you need. The path ahead is still alive. What you thought was lost can be renewed, and what you believed was delayed can be redeemed. This moment is not the end. It is your turning point. The correction, the discomfort, the challenges, they are all part of a divine realignment that is happening now. God is preparing you to carry the weight of what's coming. The future He has for you is not distant or unreachable. It is alive, waiting for you to step into it. And every step you take in this realignment, every moment of correction, is part of your preparation to carry that future. You are being molded, shaped, and strengthened for the next season, the next chapter of your life, the next level of your calling. The path you are on is still alive, chosen one. Even though it may feel like you've lost something, even though you may feel as though you've been delayed, know this: nothing is truly lost in God's hands. What you thought was gone, what seemed impossible to restore, can be renewed. What seemed delayed is simply being prepared for its proper time. The fullness of your destiny is still waiting for you. God is speaking to you now. Chosen one, to remind you that this is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of something greater, something more powerful, something more aligned with the calling He has placed within you. You are not being held back. You are being prepared. The correction you are experiencing is an invitation to realign with the fullness of your purpose. It is the final step before the breakthrough, the shift before the manifestation of everything you've been waiting for. You may not fully see it now, but understand this: what you are going through is part of the process. Every trial, every challenge, every moment of discomfort is leading you to the breakthrough you've been praying for. The path ahead is still unfolding, and the weight of what's coming is being gently placed on your shoulders, not to overwhelm you, but to equip you for the future you are stepping into. Do not look back. Chosen one, do not dwell on what has fallen away or what you have lost. Everything you have gone through, everything that is broken, was necessary. It was part of the divine shaping process, part of the refining fire that is making you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true calling. The old things are being removed so that the new can take root, so that the fullness of your calling can manifest in the season that is ahead of you. This moment is the realignment before the breakthrough. It is the divine reset before the floodgates of your future open. God is positioning you, strengthening you, and preparing you to carry the weight of the calling that is upon your life. Do not be afraid of the discomfort. Do not shrink back from the correction. It is part of the divine process. You are being equipped, shaped, and strengthened for the greatness that is ahead. Thank you, chosen one, for embracing this moment, for allowing God's correction to align you with your true calling. Your willingness to step into this process, to trust in the preparation, is a testament to the strength within you. You are not just being refined, you are being positioned for greatness. The future God has for you is alive and waiting. And now, as you realign, you are stepping into the next phase of your divine journey. I invite you now to affirm your readiness for what's ahead. Comment 777. Or I am ready to declare that you are receiving God's realignment, that you are prepared to step into the fullness of your destiny. This is your turning point, chosen one. Rise with confidence, knowing that the path ahead is still alive, and your future is being renewed, redeemed, and restored.